Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a bit of a different one. I don't really know what you would describe it as. It's kind of a challenge. So as you guys may know, the 2 times weekend is currently going on in Adopt Me. I don't know actually if it will have ended by the time that I upload this video, but I've basically recorded me grinding from Friday to Sunday, and the aim is to see how much money I can earn. As you can see, I've actually started off with 3,703 bucks. So we'll be keeping this figure in mind throughout the challenge to kind of work out how much money I'm earning per day and how much we've earned like till the end of the video. I'm gonna try and style this video so that I'm kind of commentating throughout it, but if you guys would rather me do videos in the future where I'm just silent and there's background music, please let me know. So we're starting this challenge on Friday, and technically I only had like half a day because I had school on Friday. I think I was actually like only able to get home by 4 p.m, so I'd already missed quite a bit of the update, although I don't know when it like started. It might have only started at 3 o'clock anyway or something. I really don't know. I actually managed to keep myself quite entertained throughout grinding because honestly, like, I see a lot of people grinding in their little grinding home, and I think that's a great way to earn bucks, but for me I just find it so boring, and when I get bored of Adopt Me I literally can't even force myself to play it. I leave and I just go and do something else. But my way around that is to just make sure that I'm actually playing the game. I put my little trading stand out and I put a pet in it, and something you'll notice that I do a lot throughout this video is stalk people's profiles. Like, I'm literally doing it as we speak, or I'm trading. It's literally one or the other, because that means that on top of making neons and grinding for money, you're still trading pets and making upgrades, which I feel like is still very important and people forget to do that. But on this day in particular, like, as well as trading and stalking profiles, I also had my Spotify on and I was blasting music, because having something else on in the background really helps me stay concentrated. Anyway, I wanted to actually include the trades that I did in this video. So this was the first one that I got, and I traded my frozen penguin for this mammoth thing. I don't know what it's called, but I checked my values website and it did say that they were both worth the same, and in my opinion the mammoth is way cuter because the frozen penguin is so ugly. Like, it just looks really angry. But I have to be honest, right, and I actually want to hear what you guys have to say about this as well, because I don't understand why like all the icy pets have so much value on value websites. I know the frozen penguin has dropped in value because not that long ago it was worth 2 on elf bread and now it's gone down to 1, but that's still a lot for like an ultra rare, and I don't know why it holds that value. And honestly, like, nobody likes them in game. I have tried for ages to get a good offer for them and nobody cares. So if anybody has like a valid explanation for that, please let me know, because I am so confused but also really curious as to why. I also spoke over me buying some pet wear before, and I wanted to quickly go back to that because I never buy pet wear. Like, I'm not a pet wear collector by any means. But on top of grinding with my pets for money, I was also trying to complete the task board, and that was one of my tasks, so I made sure to do that. Here's another trade that I did. I am so happy with this trade because I think the axolotls are so cute, and I also traded a ride potion for the royal spaniel, so I actually think it's like a good win. And I actually think that this is proof that you should always wait for the right trades, because honestly I was so tempted to settle for something that was just under because I was getting no good offers. But I do think that people will overpay for the axolotls, which is why I did that, and I also just love them myself. So that was that, and then followed by that trade I also got another trade pretty quickly, and this was actually for my house, and I never get trades for my houses because honestly they're just so bad. And the thing is, I know my houses are bad. Like, there are so many faults with them. If you look, you can easily see them, which is why I took this offer. It was only a legendary, but like, I think it was worth it. But obviously because I'm just really dense, I didn't think it through, and that did mean that I no longer had a house, and that also meant that I had to buy more things. I wasn't asked about making it a big fancy grinding house. I just wanted to make sure I had the necessities, so I don't know what I was thinking when I wasted so much money on flipping pink paint. And then I think I changed it to white painting anyway, and then I changed it to like a spotty wallpaper, so it was all for nothing. So this definitely took a big chunk out of my funds, which does annoy me now that I think about it, but I still wouldn't take back the trade that I did because I think it was a fair one. Another thing you'll notice that I do a lot throughout this video is check my own profile, and I'm constantly updating it, and I'm honestly finding it embarrassing to look back at how often I just stare at my own profile, but I want to make sure that it's organized like all the time. Like, the most important parts of my profile are probably what I'm trading, what I'm making neon, because that means that they're obviously not for trade, and what I'm looking for, because I find so many people trade me when they want to offer for something or have something I want. But my favorite part when it comes to trading is probably using my trading stand, because that is where the majority of my trades come from, and now that I have one I am never going back. I didn't even buy it from the shop with Robux. I think I traded an ice moth dragon for it, which I think is a fair trade. I don't really care because I'm not trying to profit from it, so it is what it is. But it's honestly the best decision I've ever made because it's just changed my trades so much, and I hate to be that person that just plugs their channel like every single 5 seconds. But I do actually have like 2 videos on my channel on how to get rich and how to get lots of books, and I basically go into more detail with what I'm saying right now. So if you're interested in that, I would definitely recommend checking it out. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure this is now my 4th video, so if you guys are enjoying the content, please don't forget to subscribe, because it honestly means so much to me. Like, I'm already not far off of 100 subscribers, and I've never grown this fast in my life. And I also read literally every single comment, whether it's positive or negative, I don't care, I always read it. So if you have anything that you want to say, or if you want to like leave suggestions for videos, I will definitely read it, and I'll try my best to literally respond to every single one. So day 2 was honestly just a pain up the backside, because I lost so much footage. I like recorded for an hour and a half, but then my phone crashed and like it deleted everything I'd recorded. And after my phone crashed, I literally could not get back on Adopt.me. So I think it was like 4 p.m. or even 5 p.m. by the time I could play. And bear in mind, I'm only doing this challenge from Friday to Sunday, because I'm pretty sure the 2 times weekend does go on for longer, but I wanted to see how much I could get just in that time span. So I was honestly just so annoyed, because I feel like it was so much time wasted when I was trying my best to get on and I just could not. And this also meant that I had to somewhat make up for it. So I was playing Adopt.me till about midnight, and it was just too much. I also wanted to show this trade, because this was from the lost footage, and I honestly feel like it was a win. I checked value websites, and it does say that the Phoenix is worth more than the axolotl. However, I did miss my axolotl. I think they are just so cute, and like, I love the Phoenix, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely more generic. Like, there are so many birds in Adopt.me, but the axolotl is like its own little unique thing. I also wanted to talk about the guy that keeps joining me throughout this video, because if you've noticed it and it is annoying you, I do apologize, but I cannot be bothered editing it out. I friended him like a while ago now. I've only had this account for 40 days. Like, I started brand new to see how well I could do in 100 days, and I traded him one of my houses at the very start, and I've like friended him ever since, and he just joins me every now and again to show me how much progress he's made. Sometimes I give him something for free, but if you see him throughout the video joining me, or just me talking to somebody random, that's probably who it is. Anyway, as you can see, we've just hit around the 11 grand mark, and to be honest, like, I do accidentally keep cutting like half the money out, so I am sorry about that. And for some reason, CapCut just won't let me move it back into frame, so I know that's annoying, but I'm really sorry. It is what it is. I actually wanted to talk about what I'm actually doing, because obviously I'm aging up pets and this and that to get money, but I'm actually making a neon primal K Junior. I've said this in videos already, but the best way to get rich in Adopt.me is to literally just make tons and tons of neons, and I always start out with low tier neons on like new accounts, but it's best to make legendary. Low tier neons are quicker to make and easier to make, and I'd also say that they're like easy to trade, because you can easily upgrade them to like normal legendaries, whereas neon legendaries do take a lot longer to make, and honestly every time I make one I burn myself out, but they obviously hold so much more value, and that's how you can upgrade for better pets. So here was finally when I was able to make it. It took me, I think, maybe a week, but it was so worth it, because look how cute he is. Obviously had to call him Barney, because hello, he's literally a purple dinosaur, what the hell. And honestly, I just love him. I'm really happy that I spent my time making a neon that I actually love, and I'm gonna find it hard to trade him, because it took me so long to make him that I'm almost attached. And the worst thing ever is getting attached to pets, because my god, does it make it hard to trade them. Like, I made a Mega Kai Junior not that long ago, and I still cannot trade him, because I just love him that much. It's not even that he's not for trade. Like, if anybody ever like trades me and asks to offer, they always can, but the likelihood is I'm gonna decline unless it's like a serious overpay, because for some reason I just have an obsession with the Kai Juniors. Like, they're so cute, like the little animation, everything about them I just think is so adorable. I'd honestly love a neon or a mega of the Scorching Kai Junior, but I haven't even been able to get my hand on one, because like they had a 1% chance, I think, so they're pretty rare. And even though I'm clearly doing well on this alt account, I'm not doing amazing still. Like, I don't have spare pets to be offering for big things like that. However, I did get this trade from my trade stand, and I'm so happy with this. I honestly feel like they overpaid, because the emu is from the Aussie egg, but it doesn't hold that significant value. And I will definitely be making a neon fennec fox now, because they are just so cute. So here we had the final day, and once again, obviously something had to go wrong, because everything just goes wrong nowadays. But my storage was just non-stop running out. Like, my videos were just cutting off, everything was going wrong. Like, that there was literally just when my storage ran out, and this is now a new clip, like an hour later. And every single time I'd go back and I'd delete like more videos, and it just didn't matter how much I deleted, my storage would just continuously run out. I could not win. And so I actually am recording this voiceover on day 3, because I just could not continue playing. Like, I think by the 6th time that my camera shut off because the storage ran out, I gave up completely, which really upsets me because for the first time ever, I was able to play Adopt Me early on, and I was planning on playing it till late tonight so I could earn like 20 grand, and I could only play till about 4 p.m. So I swear to God, it just sounds like I'm making excuses, but I'm genuinely not. Like, nothing was going my way. Even the internet connection, like, as you just saw, it was playing up so bad. I have not a clue why. It literally happened again, and I just didn't know what to do with myself. I knew I did have to earn some money though, so I kept on going. I absolutely loved it whenever my pet got that little question mark task, because it's just so exciting when you get given the option to get an orange task. Like, it gets you so much more money. And I'd also like to point out that I could have been playing with an alt account and been getting even more money, but I literally cannot bring myself to do that because it's so overwhelming and stressful. Like, it was a lot for me to be playing as a baby as it is, because I never play as a baby. I hate doing it, but for the purpose of this video, I decided to, just so I could earn more money. Anyway, this trade here, I do kind of regret, because I mean, it did make sense because as with a teen, mine was a newborn, but I just literally gave away the 2 only random pets I had that were for trade. Like, I kid you not, every other pet that I have, I'm literally making it a neon. I have no spare apart from all the gibbons, which I'm also keeping because I want to make them neon. So basically, I have nothing for trade. That's what we've learned in this video. But that is just honestly bound to happen with starting new accounts. Like, it's just something that you have to accept, and you have to choose to grind to get better pets. And considering it's only been 40 days, I do feel like I'm doing pretty well. And I'd also like to make this an actual video for you guys. Like, when I restart again and I do a different alt account, I want to record it, because I honestly find like the Poor to Rich challenges the most entertaining to watch on YouTube. So I'd like to do one for you guys. The only thing is, it is really time consuming. And the last video I did on transforming the stranger's inventory, that video was very time consuming and it completely flopped. Like, I can't lie, that did hurt. And honestly, despite like the hours and hours and days and like, I was gonna say weeks, that would be a lie, but the days that I spent on it, I didn't even get that good pets. Do you know what I mean? Like, was it even worth it? But if I did start to see you guys get more interested in them sort of videos, I wouldn't mind recording them. Like, I've had a couple people comment on that video in particular and ask if I can upgrade their inventory, and I would be so happy to do that, but it's just whether the video does good. Like, I only really want to put in time to like make videos that you guys are actually going to like, because otherwise it's just a waste of my time and probably yours. But something I'd love to do is do a giveaway maybe for 100 subscribers, and I kind of know as well who the OGs to my channel are, because they all claim they're like OG tickets on my first video. So I feel like it'd be fun to actually give some of them free pets, or if like you guys want to enter a giveaway, I'd be willing to do that as well. Who knows? Because I have personally never had the privilege to win a giveaway, but I enjoy like the idea so much of giving somebody else the chance to win a giveaway and knowing that I made their day. But obviously before that, I have to reach the milestone in the first place. So if any of you are interested, please help me get to that point. As you can see in the top right hand corner, we are now at nearly 17 grand, and my aim for today was to get 20 grand, but I wasn't able to do that because my storage cut out again at the end of the video, and there was just only so much I could take until like I literally could not do it anymore. I kept deleting videos and it just was not working. So for day 3, I could only do 3,799 bucks. I have already earned more than that off camera, and I'm going to probably play even more tonight, but my camera literally cannot take it anymore. As a whole, we have earned a total of 13,000 Wait, I've already forgot the number. 13,336 bucks. I had it on my notepad somewhere. I just had to go and look at it again. To an extent, I guess I'm happy because obviously at the end of the day, it's money that I can use, and I'd like to spend a bit more on the gibbons because I really want to see how many influencer gibbons I can get. But then again, I'm obviously fully aware I could have got so much more had my storage not been running out, had Roblox not been crashing on me, had I not have been disconnecting literally every 5 seconds. But at the end of the day, I know that we did make plenty of money in this episode, and there's still like a bit left of the 2 times weekend for me to grind in, so I'm not that fussed. And if anything, I hope it's given you guys some motivation too to do some grinding, because I cannot express how important these 2 times weekends are. So with that being said, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you all again soon.